Hey guys, Mark here from Leader House. Happy Friday afternoon. I hope you've had a fantastic week. I just want to share something with you for the next couple of minutes, so just spare me that time before you kick off onto the weekend mode. I just finished a call with a client. It's a new client, a client that came to me because he's a startup, and as a startup he's completely at a loss, and so far he's experienced investment into his business without going into detail, but a substantial amount so far, and he realized it was just going in a hole, and a friend of his then said, why don't you speak to Mark? And that's how we've come about. So we've started working for a very short time. His conversation was all about how much he does wrong in business, and I kind of just said, hey man, just let's look at what you're saying, what you've done wrong in business. What do you know about business? I asked him. And we uncovered something that a lot of new business entrepreneurs may overlook, is that business is a separate skill to anything you've learned before. And in order to ensure that you get the most out of your investment money into your business and the time that you put into your business, it's highly recommended that you do a bit of studying about what business is and what the psychology and mindset of business is. Just like if you really want to get out there and have yourself a great time kite surfing, for example, I'm just going to pluck that because it looks really confusing and very challenging. I wouldn't go out there, get a kite. I wouldn't buy one, in fact, without getting somebody's feedback on what to do. I'd research it, I'd learn about it, I'd find out a hell of a lot more before I got a kite surf, which I know costs upward of $5,000, and then get out there in the ocean, in the wind, and start doing it. I'd do it somewhere where it's safe and tranquil, and I would take a lot of small steps, as you see them sometimes just doing it on the sand. That's all a process, but most business owners, what do they do to begin with business? Dive straight into the deep end. They buy the kite, go out there and find themselves tangled in string in the middle of the ocean with a wind that they can't find back in, and they're completely getting submerged by the waves. And then it's too late and they decide it's too much, I've got to give up. I strongly encourage you, I truly, warmly advise you, get a coach before you start putting your money into a business. Even with me, with this guy, I'm only giving him coaching lessons just as a preface of what business is about, and the value of that could save him, well, it would have saved him what he's invested, but going forward, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars are going to be saved. Get a coach. Or if you're an amazing studier, study business. The coaching is going to be faster, much more effective, and you're going to have someone on your side. So if you're a startup and you want to know that your money's not going to get thrown in a hole, you don't want to get stuck in that ocean with that kite wrapped around you, give me a call. Let's make sure we get the most out of your investment dollars now and get your business started on the right foundation to a future of success.